Welcome to the Geek Pod.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Geek Pod.
Oh my god, it's the Geek Pod! Who'd have thought we'd be doing one of those today?
I know.
The schedule.
Wow. It's only taken like an hour to set up.
I know.
My
Totally
fault.
insane.
Actually, I don't blame myself. I blame my, well, not my computer. It was because you guys would be like Mac. I blame God for this. It's always God's fault because God apparently does everything in the world.
Don't say that. He will strike you down with a bolt of lightning.
He will
Well, to be
smite
fair,
me.
I took the absolute, well, not the absolute hell, but I did test the waters last week and I'm still here.
One thing I thought we need to talk about is your mother was orange joke, because I realised we keep making that reference, but nobody actually knows the story behind it.
I don't know what the story is.
Yeah,
Somebody tell me.
From.
Where did it come from?
Well, Michael and Jake, and I'm sure I heard Daniel asking. Danny?
Oh, yeah. Where did it come from, oh, master?
What's the deal with your mother being orange?
Well, episode 1 of series 1 of Jumping Up Podcast, guys. The pilot to our Geek Pod, let's call it.
Which lasted 3 series.
Precursor
Yeah, the
podcast.
Yeah, we're doing 3 series of pilots called the Jumping Up Podcast. It was good, actually. I quite enjoyed it. But we were talking about, because it was revealed to me that Darth Maul had returned in the Clone Wars, Star Wars Clone Wars.
Yes.
And then it was revealed to me that Savage Oppress was Darth Maul's brother. And I was like, why is Savage Oppress yellow and Darth Maul red? And then Daniel came out with...
Their mother was orange.
Yeah!
Yeah.
And it was
Yay.
absolutely hilarious.
And we laughed for 2 minutes straight.
Maybe not straight.
And then
And
you got
the legacy that lasted 4 years.
Yeah, exactly. And then you got a T-shirt made.
Yeah.
But
Which is on Facebook somewhere.
But I just thought
Or even Twitter.
I just thought we'd have to tell the story, because we've been making the reference like in nearly every episode, and no one will know what it means. But now they
Actually,
do.
I just noticed that we made it in the last episode.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, the Terry's chocolate orange.
Yeah.
But then, of course, we found out that Darth Mother's technical mother was white.
Yeah.
Like,
yes, that's
really
true.
white, not white as in Caucasian.
Like ghostly white.
Yeah. Sort of like me white.
The thing is,
You're still Caucasian.
in
It's like Irish white.
in Star Wars: The Old Republic MMORPG,
Yeah.
you can play as a Zabrak, but if you're as a Zabrak on the dark, that's what Darth Maul is. If you're a Zabrak on the dark side, you're the red kind, like Darth Maul. But if you're the Zabrak on the Jedi side, the Republic side, you're like a Caucasian Zabrak.
Oh.
Yeah, and the stripes are like kind of, it's like it's like face paint, which is kind of weared away like after a while.
Well, isn't that what it is? It's like face tattoos.
It basically is, yeah.
I just realised I said tattoos really weird.
Tattoos.
Tattoos.
And the spikes.
rather-
It's like tutus, but really quickly.
You got a tutu. Got a tutu.
I look damn good in a tutu.
I saw a tattoo the other day of Popeye on someone's arm, but
Yeah,
Popeye's
Yeah.
arm was kind of like stretched out into his own hand, so it was like his hand was Popeye's hand. That was good.
Yeah. I remember that.
Jakey, what did you want to say before?
Yes.
Yes.
I have news that's just come up on my Facebook feed in the past few minutes.
Oh my god.
The writers for episodes 4 and 5 of the 8th series of Doctor Who have been announced.
Oh, nice.
Oh!
Episode 4 is written by our God and Saviour, the man who single-handedly fucked Doctor Who over forever, Stephen Moffat.
Yeah.
That is supposedly the episode where Danny Pink is introduced.
Okay. So that's going to be something else added to your list of things to get angry about then.
More than likely.
Danny Pink's entrance to the show.
Get angry about it.
Episode 5 is a returning writer
Ooh.
who has done episodes in Series 6 and Series 7.
What episodes did he do?
Curse of the Black Spot.
Decent
Can't remember what
episode.
his name is.
Journey to the Center of the TARDIS.
Well, okay.
All
The
right.
second, I liked both those episodes.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, they were all
In
right.
a mess.
Yeah,
Steve Thompson.
Steve Thompson.
Steve Thompson.
Okay, I'm hoping Peter Jackson gets a director.
Oh, I
spot.
know.
He's actually, didn't they say that they were going to try and get him?
They said they were talking about it. Yeah, he's interested in it. He
Yeah,
made a
yeah.
joke about it at first.
Literally the only payment he wants for it is a Dalek.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I heard he say he wants normal director's payment, but I didn't hear him say that. That's awesome.
I
Dalek.
want a Dalek.
That's
Damn it.
awesome. Hang on, that's a bit greedy. That he wants a Dalek, and he also wants a Hobbit hole for his retirement home. That's a bit greedy, isn't it?
A Dalek
it's in
in
the
a Hobbit hole.
Oh, let's see that now.
That's the name of the episode already.
The Dalek in a Hobbit hole.
Oh,
Wow.
I bet the episode is set at like the Hobbit There and Back Again premiere. Like the Daleks invade the premiere, and the Doctor has to like stop it, and then he
Wow.
gets a part in the next like. What's the other Lord of the Rings book called?
Which one?
Like you've got the Lord of the Rings trilogy, then you've got the Hobbit, then you've got the one that Tolkien's. I think it's his son who wrote it.
The Silmarillion?
Aye, the Doctor gets a part in the Silmarillion movie.
Alright then.
Wow. Yeah, that'd be cool. Do you think
Would it?
do you think they'll ever actually will make this Silmarillion movie?
Apparently
Well-
Peter Jackson's in the talks of making it now.
Oh really?
Huh.
Even though he said like in the Hobbit, one of the Hobbit diaries, you know, we're not going to make another one.
The Hobbit Diaries.
Yeah, you know the diary things that he made.
He was talking
It just
about
sounds like a really weird version of Bridget Jones's diary.
The Hobbit
Bilbo
diaries.
Baggins's diary.
Bilbo Baggins' diary. There and back.
But yeah, there's never too much for me.
That's good.
You can never have too much Middle Earth.
No.
Someone just took a drink.
Sorry, that was me. I didn't choke
You-
this time.
Absolute pillock.
God damn it, Liam. Hello, I'm Michael K, and you're listening to the Geek Pod. You were only supposed to press the bloody play button.
I remember when video was still the biggest form of like entertainment.
Yeah.
And I think it was my mum who told us, you know, DVDs were just starting to come out. And my mum says to us, one of these days DVDs is going to completely, you know, replace video.
Yeah.
And I didn't believe it. I was like, nah, video is where it's at, man. Now look at it. Now it's Blu-ray.
Videos is where it's at, man.
Yeah.
I know
I
this
could-
shit. I'm like, what, 6 years old?
I can remember the first DVD I ever got.
So gonna.
I can't.
Yeah.
Nah, I can't.
Yeah, mine was 101 Dalmatians 2 Patch's London Adventure.
Mine was the
Film's over.
Grinch.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Uh,
The Jim Carrey.
That old.
I didn't actually have a DVD player when I got it. I got it for Christmas. So I've had The Grinch longer than I've had DVDs. Players.
Wow.
but we went heavily off topic. Batman Arkham Knight.
Oh,
Oh yeah, of course.
Actually going back to the DVD video.
That was fast.
We
That was
will
really
talk
fast, wasn't
about Arkham Knight.
So
'cause
back
I've
to the
actually done
Arkham-
research.
Yeah, I've done research on this too.
Me too.
And Liam doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
The first time I watched, the first Indiana Jones DVD I ever owned, video I ever owned, was the Temple of Doom. And do you know how, on the videos, you can't have special features and stuff?
Let me have a guess. Your video did.
Yes! And I didn't know they were there for 5 years. I never got to the end of the credits to see that they were actually there.
Post credits
Yeah, post-credit special
on
features.
video.
Yeah. Batman!
Batman!
Arkham Knight.
Yes!
No, sorry, just going back to the video thing.
Fuck you, Liam.
No, sorry. Go ahead. Go
We'll
ahead.
send that zebra after you because you know where it
I'll
lives.
send the zebra after you, and you won't like it. Because I've taped a ruler to his forehead, and he will measure your ass inside your head.
You've turned him into a mathematical unicorn.
Yes.
What you've done.
Yes, basically. Yes.
On.
Alright, okay, sorry. So, Arkham 9.
Nice.
Go. Arkham Knights. Go.
Singular.
So
It's
on
the final installment
yeah.
of the franchise.
The fact that I got the name wrong just shows how much I don't give a shit.
It really does.
Right, so Arkham Knights.
Yeah. Final installment of the franchise,
Yeah.
made by Rocksteady at least.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're pulling out all the stocks.
Yes.
Yeah.
For starters, drivable Batmobile.
Yeah.
One thing that people have
what
been
we got.
trying for ever since Arkham Asylum.
Yeah.
Scarecrow,
Scarecrow.
he's coming back. He's back from wherever the hell he's been.
Yeah. He's setting up a little boat in the docks.
Yeah, he's the game. It's set 1 year after Arkham City.
Yeah.
Scarecrow has basically gathered the villains we know so far: Two-Face, Penguin, Riddler, and Harley Quinn. Gathered them all together. Basically said, "I'm going to set up a number of bombs around the city. I need you to distract the Batman. Kill him if you have to. I don't care. I'm setting up these bombs that are going to release a brand new fear toxin I've been working on. Distract him. Kill him if you have to. I'm going to set these bombs up." So that's the basic idea of what's going on. Gotham, the area itself, the map, 5 times bigger than Arkham City. It's the biggest map that has ever been in a Batman game.
Even bigger than Arkham Origins.
Well, hell of a lot bigger. And
Fuck.
If you were to compare it to a real-life destination, for those who haven't played the other Batman game,
yeah,
which I've forgotten the name already, what would you...
I would say about the same size as New Jersey.
That's
Wow.
Skyrim at least.
Crap. That's big.
Well, because the map itself is split into 3 separate islands, which and none of them have been seen in the game so far. If anything, what we're going to be seeing is the
Arkham Island.
No. Like you know how when you played City and Origins, how you could like look across the river and you'd see like Wayne Tower and the National Bank and all that.
Oh.
But basically, we're going to be in that area.
Awesome.
The buildings are about 20 times higher than those in Origins. You can actually scale them this time.
Shut.
Because he's got a brand new grapple gun, which they've cleverly called the Grapple Gun Mark II.
Wow.
I know. He's got brand new advanced gliding, whole ton of new gadgets.
Oh, brilliant. I didn't expect that to be in the next Batman game.
Yes, Harley Quinn's got a baby.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, well, she does?
Shh.
Oh, who's going to be next talking about this topic, or is Michael finished?
Just a random baby.
It was just in a spit take, man.
Who was that?
It was my mum coming in from work.
It was Harley Quinn. We just said.
Lost my train of thought now.
You were talking about the buildings and then...
The
the
couple can mock
building,
to.
the Batmobile itself, which we've seen in the trailer, it's going to be like you can drive it anywhere. You can basically just drive it anywhere. Like they've even said that you can actually drive it on walls. So it's kind of like that bit from Batman Forever where he actually drives up the wall. So
Shucky
That's-
ducky.
That reminds me of there was that like old remote control car which could drive up the walls.
yeah.
Is it
it's
anything like that?
Yeah, it's basically kind of like that.
That's cool.
Well, basically, it isn't that because you're controlling the Batmobile car with controller.
Yeah, that. Oh, right, okay, I see.
The Riddler, in fact, he's I think as well as doing the normal Riddler challenges and all that, he's actually going to challenge you to races, which I think is actually kind of quite cool.
That's pretty cool.
There was a demo shown for Gamer Information, where I got all this information from, by the way.
Me too.
Where it's Riddler makes you go around a track 3 times, and on the final lap, the whole thing starts to blow up, and you have to actually resort to driving on the walls and then on the ceiling, and stuff like that. And then you have to complete other missions and all that other bollocks.
Is that part of the main story, the race things.
No, the races aren't part of the main stories. Those are more like side quests.
Good, because I can't stand races in games.
The main, if anything, like there will be I would guess, since they have brought the Batmobile in, there will be the odd time when you have to chase a villain around the place.
Yeah, true.
So,
Oh, how can you imagine Batman going Grand Theft Auto?
that's just it. The Batmobile itself, you can actually smash through other cars. Like you can smash through oncoming cars. You can even damage the buildings, apparently.
I'm gonna like this game.
Oh hell yeah! I'm just gonna be driving along the sidewalk,
Yes, they see you rolling.
Looking for
They
people
see
on
you
motorbikes.
rolling. They hating. Try to get you run dirty. They try to get the run dirty.
Something I find really quite cool from a technical standpoint. The actual because Rocksteady put so much into making this Batmobile just look and feel good in the game environment. If you took the amount of data it takes to program the Batmobile in the game, it's got more data than the entirety of Arkham Asylum.
Wow.
The whole game that they made back in 2009 is now just a Batmobile.
PS4, man, and the new generation of stuff.
That's one of the reasons why it's like only Xbox One and PlayStation 3 and PC exclusive.
Exactly.
PlayStation 4.
And to be fair, for the level of detail that they're putting in this, I actually really don't mind.
Me neither.
I don't want to fork out about 350 odd quid.
That's just
for
it.
PS4.
I'm not gonna get I don't think I'll get a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox One, because even though they are being reduced in price, I only got my Xbox 360 like a year ago or something.
Well, the thing is, soon, well, not soon, but maybe in like a year or so, they're not going to make any more games for the old consoles. So you'll just be
what?
stuck playing the old games.
Oh.
Well, yeah.
Well,
Why would they?
No, well, when the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 came out, they kept making PlayStation 2 games until like
Yeah.
early 2010.
Not anymore. Well,
It
I
all
don't think it was that-
Like when you consider.
I don't think it went on for that long. Like,
No,
Yeah,
well,
it did.
2009, 2010 at least. It kept
Because-
because the PlayStation 2 is, in my opinion, the greatest console ever made.
well,
I'm sure when the last games come out for PS2 was like FIFA 12.
Yeah.
That's like the best way
Alright.
for me to keep track of with end of year games like that.
well, even then, that's only like because the Xbox 360 and PS3 it came out at like, was it 2006 or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Similar.
So like 4 years.
Yeah.
4 years time is going to be no more games coming out for the PS3. Xbox,
That's long enough
360.
time for all kinds of games to come out.
Yeah.
Who knows? We may have Half-Life 3.
No, I doubt it.
It's funny because it'll never happen.
True.
So, if we're finished on Batman, I'd like to go on
One
to something.
final thing.
Okay, go on.
For this game, they're introducing a brand new villain. Never before seen.
Right.
His name is the name of the game. Arkham Knight.
I was going to say,
Oh, it's Prometheus.
No, it's not Prometheus.
It is.
No, it's not
Oh,
Prometheus.
anyway, yeah.
It's not Prometheus.
Maybe he's White Knight.
Yeah, he's White Knight. There we are.
Done. Sorted. Simple.
There we are.
The end.
Sorted. Massive A on his chest.
Or if you want, he's Orange Knight.
Yeah.
I think that
Like
there's.
Red Knight.
I think they're also adding another villain into the game as
Slightly
well.
White Knight.
Well, Daniel, they've only just confirmed the game, so they're going to be adding all kinds of.
Harry Potter must not listen to the Geek Pod. Terrible things will happen.
So, along with the Oculus Rift, there is a new gaming system. Well, not system, but it's like the Oculus Rift, how it can be added on to other systems to be played differently, like the Kinect. Imagine.
Yeah.
It's essentially a round treadmill kind of thing, but don't imagine it as a treadmill. Imagine it as a sled, but the bottom part of the sled is on the top. So it has it has like the indents in it.
Yeah, so basically, it's like an
upside down sled.
Yeah, it's like a round disc. It goes in the middle, so it's kind of like a ball shape.
Oh wait, I've seen that.
Yes.
It was at a gaming convention in Vegas.
Oh, was it? It probably was actually.
Earlier this year.
Yeah, it probably was.
Because it was on the fitness circuit.
Of course it was.
It was.
Of course it was. But there's like indents in it as well, because on the right. Because let me explain what it is first before we go into this.
Yeah, you've not explained it very well.
Yeah. So
you might as well called it a hamster wheel.
Oh no, that's what I want as a game system. Just me and a massive hamster wheel.
So you stand inside it, and it tracks like your feet, so you can run and things. Oh, and you can jump, and it tracks what you're doing. So it comes up on the screen. So like if you run, your character runs, kind of thing. Oh. And because it's so personal, if you want, because you're part of this machine instead of Kinect, where it's basically just watching you. It's a lot more accurate, and it's more first-person friendly. So like Call of Duty it's more friendly to Call of Duty, and better games.
Dishonored. You might as well just say Dishonored.
it's more Dishonored friendly.
Thank you.
And at the same time, it's also what's the word? It's kind of like it works with Oculus Rift, so you don't need a controller either. Well, you need a controller for the shooting and stuff, but that's what my point is. So you can use this. It's called the Virtuix Omni to run around and turn around. Well, yeah, turn around and stuff. You can use the Oculus Rift to like look around and aim, but then if it could like connect to the Kinect as well. Wow, Jesus Christ!
Wow,
that was not on purpose.
Wow.
Really?
Then you could also like use your hands, so you don't need a controller. But it's really cool because on the shoes.
Are you basically saying that we're getting close to creating like virtual realities?
Pretty much is what you're saying. Why am I
essentially, because on the PS4 you've got those what do you call them? You know, where like you get a pattern and the camera looks at the pattern and it makes a model on the screen.
QR code.
No.
Yeah. Camera.
No, something reality.
Augmented reality.
Aye.
Yeah,
the PS4 has like an augmented reality thing where it makes figures.
You could do that on the 3DS.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. That's not exactly extreme.
Well, I don't own the 3DS, so I don't know.
You should.
I don't.
Maybe you should.
Virtual reality gaming to come into effect, so Pokemon could come out on it.
No, so the way this works is
anyway,
debunked.
Inside let's call it the bowl.
The bowl.
Yeah. Because it looks like a bowl. There's like indents in it, and it goes all the way around the side. And there's these special shoes that you get with it, and on the bottom of the shoes are like these kind of ball things, like Heelys.
Yeah.
I imagine it's kind of like that. And so the balls kind of go into the indents. And so when the balls go into the indents in the ball, it tracks your steps, so it moves the character forward. And there's also it comes up around you as well, around your waist. So when you turn around, your character turns around as well. So it looks pretty cool, and it's compact enough to fit in your home. Like you can disassemble it and pack it away into a little box.
It doesn't sound like it's very compact, because I am actually just imagining like a giant bowl.
Hang on, let me send a picture. Like when it's up and built, it's not that compact. Like you couldn't carry it around, but you can disassemble it, and it like essentially packs away into its own like box. So you can carry it around like, I don't know. Imagine a foldable chair. Yeah. Hang on, let me find it. Send you
I'm
a
just
picture.
imagining a Wii with a Wii board.
Yeah.
I just imagine like a giant mix of stuff, like a hamster wheel, Connect, reality suit.
I'm just thinking the Pacific Rim.
Oh yeah!
Oh shit!
You're not like they are actually just trying to get to a point where we can build giant robots, stick people in these like dish bowls, stick the Oculus Rift on their head, and then just go fight a giant non-existent monster.
Did you hear about Barack Obama saying that he's going to be building Iron Man?
Yeah.
I totally believe that.
So basically, Obama's trying to build Iron Man suits.
Yeah.
Computer companies are trying to build the software to make Jaegers.
Yeah.
I say we're going to war.
Jaegers.
Yeah. Oh.
That's what they call it in Pacific Rim. They call it.
Oh right.
The irony is, the picture that you've sent us kind of looks like you.
Does it?
Wait. I gotta see this now.
Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it?
Wow.
It so does.
Wow. So that's what we were doing while we were waiting for you.
Liam, I have
What?
a question.
What?
How in God's name is that compact?
No, because like I was saying, when it's out and about,
The friggin' room.
I know when it's out and built up, it's not that compact, but it folds away into its own.
I don't
yeah,
see how that folds up.
I know, I do. Well, I know how like the panel things fold up because they look like if they fold up like a something or other.
Yeah.
Yes, they fold up like a something.
Like when
Like,
it's
You can, like, fold it up. Yeah, I can see it, but like
yeah,
do
when
you
it's
know about, like,
disassembled, you could easily store it in like I don't know,
Avengers,
the bottom of your
disassemble.
wardrobe or something.
Laurie?
You could definitely store it in the middle of your living room and just keep it there.
I don't think I'd want.
Yeah, Liam, I'm just gonna say this. Like, my living room is not the biggest living room. I mean, I've got like an area rug that's like takes up like half the space between the wall and the back wall. I don't think I'll be able to set this up in my living room.
I don't even have a living room.
Exactly. What about Michael?
What
He
about
only-
my needs?
Exactly. You don't think about that, do you, guys who make this thing?
For goodness
Omni-
sake,
Omni
think of the
4.
students. Think of the students.
Well, Simon, think of the students.
Yeah, but I'm like I'm a gamer that likes to use a controller, you know, so I probably wouldn't
Yeah.
do this.
Yep.
The
Yeah.
Oculus Rift is fine for me because it's basically just a thing on your head, and you look.
No, well,
around
it's
and-
kind of like the Oh, what was it called? Now? It was from the 80s. I think I want to say Virtual Boy, but I know it's not that. It was sort of similar to that, where you would put like a device on your head and it would be like 3D graphics type thing.
Oh,
But the thing is,
Nightmare.
it caused like seizures and all sorts of stuff.
Lavender Town.
Porygon.
Porygon, yeah. It was Porygon.
Is it just me that's thinking that anyone who's got these, like the primary target for a sniper?
Yes. Yes, I know.
Wow.
You can just imagine a sniper like sneaking up and looking through your window, just like with a rifle and that, just like ready to look, just shooting, and you're just standing there with this orange barrel gun, with that massive thing in your face, standing in whatever the fuck that is, just shooting randomly at random things.
That thing on his face is the Oculus Rift.
Something else I just realised. The circle itself isn't very big, and a lot of gamers are very big.
Yeah, like
So are they gonna make a version
Well,
of
no,
that for the huskier gentleman?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
adjusts.
yeah, because I would.
It's adjustable.
Yeah.
Because I would be needing a bigger one.
Daniel,
Also, another thing, like that guy with the gun. If anyone walked past him, they would have a black eye.
they would. They really would.
Yeah, and also maybe some time in jail for
Yeah.
brandishing a firearm.
Yeah. Oh god, I want to see that on HMV now.
just like downstairs where they have all the games set up. You just see people standing in them.
Now every single Jedi is a listener of the Geek Pod.
I just got finished watching possibly the weirdest game ever.
Was it South Park, the Stick of Truth?
Something possibly weirder than that.
Are you sure? Because they have an abortion level.
Okay, maybe not as weird as that.
There we are.
It's called Amnesia, the machine for pigs. And it's a PC game. And it's strange as out. Because it's like a first-person horror type game.
Yeah.
And basically you go around, looking around this house, looking for your children. Who are
Already it's a
hiding.
bit creepy.
Okay.
That's already. I know what's going to happen at the end. The children's going to come out of the wardrobe all like half-eaten, zombie-like, and then they're going to try and eat you.
It's kind of like Spirited Away, where the pigs are actually the children, and you're eating your children.
Pigs are actually zombies.
Oh god damn it, Michael, spoilers.
Spirited Away's been out for years.
Yeah, unfortunately it's neither like that. Well, Michael may be the closest, but not that close.
Oh god, that reminds me when I said the Ninth Doctor regenerates, and someone was like, "Spoilers!" I'm like, "You're kidding, aren't you? You're kidding."
I mean, some people haven't saw the 50th anniversary yet. Like.
Oh god, no, Jake! Bye. Sorry, go ahead, then, Daniel.
It then goes like on to find out that there's like being like a saboteur, because like where he lives, there's also like this meat processing factory, and it's like an underground river which is like being flooding and that, and he has to find a way like to unblock this flooding and that. And then the more weirdest shit goes on, where there are these weird I wouldn't say mutated, I would say cross-made
hybrid
pigmen.
Zombies.
Pig slaves!
That's probably the closest I would go to.
It just sounds like normal pigmen from Minecraft.
Zombie pigmen. Pigmen.
And then it turns out, like, it's like throughout the game that like you get mysterious phone calls from a person and that.
Ring! It's like the Ring! It's like that movie!
Yeah!
You know, I used to, when I was a mere child, I used to think the Ring was a really old version of Lord of the Rings. And that Lord of the Rings was just a remake.
Wow. Anyway, Daniel.
Yes.
Well, it turns out like later on in the game that when you progress in that like when you get like underground and that, it turns out like the place is moving. Like walls are moving and like shit just starts to hit the fans, and then you find
shit just starts to hit the fans, guys. Didn't go down well.
It's very messy in here.
And then these like pigmen just like come out like nowhere and start to chase you.
All right.
But then when you run for a certain amount of time and then you look back, they're not there anymore.
Oh my!
I hate those things. Like where it's just like that reminds me of Call of Duty actually, except it's the other way around. It's like you look around a corner and there's no one there, and then as soon as you look away, an enemy comes right from where you were looking and shoots you dead.
They sound just like
every time.
Pigs.
Well,
the pig tracks go in the ceiling.
Wow.
Spider pig.
He's like
Spider pig.
That was the
Big does. Can he swing?
Swing from the thread. No,
I know, you never really realise how old that movie is, do you?
Yeah, I
Here's
the first trailer for it in the cinema.
I know, it's one of those movies where it always just seems recent. It never seems like it's really old.
Yeah.
But then you're like, 2007? My God!
Damn, son.
And then you're like, oh yeah, I was singing that Spider Pig song like, you know, New Year's Eve of 2010. Of course, I remember now.
Right,
Anyway, Daniel.
back to the machine for pigs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then near the end of the game, it turns out it's like a little bit twist in that, where it turns out slight spoiler if nobody's ever heard the game or seen the game or played the game, but it turns out that you are actually the saboteur, and that your kids are dead. That you killed your kids.
It's like the others. It's just like the others. It's just like that movie.
Yeah,
Shut up with your movie comparisons.
Bruce Willis was dead from the start.
And then, the other guy that you're working with, from time before actually you started the game, that is trying to get you to stop all these man pigs and pig slaves from actually coming out and that. But he then manages to trick you into unleashing more of them.
So
And-
okay. So the person you're playing as has killed his kids,
Mm-hmm.
and he's trying to figure out who killed his kids, but he killed his kids.
It's because he has amnesia. Hit the name of the game.
Right.
It's a confusing game. It's like a confusing
Yeah.
game concept, but it's a good game in a way.
All right then.
Right.
But now I'm on Dishonored, and it's a lot better.
Oh, Dishonored is such a good game.
I'm tempted to read the game, and it's absolutely brutal.
Yeah, I've completed it twice, and I've done both the violent side of it and the not so violent side of it.
Aye.
So that's what I love about it. It's like everything you do in the game contributes to how hard the game is or how easy the game is in the future. So if you kill everyone, then that means there's more rats, and that means there's more of those rat infested people. Or it means that the guards are more alert. Zombies, yeah.
Zombies.
Or it might mean the guards are more alert, so it's harder to get past them and stuff. Or if you do it really stealthily and don't kill as many people, then there's not as many zombies, and the guards aren't as oh shit, there's some guy running around killing everyone. I love that game. It's one of my favourite games.
I can't believe the beginning to the game and that.
What, you mean the part where, spoiler alert, the guy kills the queen, the empress?
He didn't kill the Empress.
Yes, he did.
He got framed for murdering her.
No, I mean the assassin guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I thought you mean the guy who you play as.
No.
Yeah, I couldn't. And then the whole Man of Fire scenario thing and that.
Dowd, I think the assassin was called Dowd, wasn't he?
I don't know. I'm not that far into the game.
Oh, right. It was funny because there's a bit where you got to kill him, kill Dowd, and he's doing this speech about you will never kill me, I am powerful, and then I just kind of land on him from above and kill him. It's well, that was a bit anticlimactic.
And that's all for me on Awakening the Machine for Pigs.
Wow.
It's the weirdest sounding game ever.
Yeah.
And to be fair, it makes Outlast look sort of like a kid's game.
Oh God, really?
Wow.
That scares the shit out of me.
That's why I want to see I think Liam should make a series in that Liam plays and we give him suggestions for games to play.
That would be awesome.
And he has to stream them and play them.
It just means I need to get one of those stupid gaming card things where you record games and it's
Capture cards.
Aye, capture cards, but it costs money.
Yeah.
Money that I don't want to spend.
Hey,
on stuff.
Liam, hey,
What?
Liam, you could illegally download one.
But I don't want to legally download things because it's illegal.
But
No
gaming,
buts.
but
No
gaming,
buts.
like
Shh.
gaming, Liam, gaming,
No buts.
gaming,
Michael.
gaming, Liam,
No buts.
gaming,
No
gaming,
asses.
Liam.
I'm listening to the Geek Pod, Wazowski. Always listening.
Nice. Right, I'll use that.
So, I don't know if you guys remember, but a couple of weeks back, when we discussed about Jake's evil, horrible demon mustache, when we showed Liam the picture, as you may remember, he said, "Why have you got a framed picture of Moffat?" And we said, "That's not a framed picture of Moffat, that is, in fact, the Moffat card."
The Moffat card.
And Liam was like, "What's a Moffat card?" And we said, "We'll talk about it later."
Now it's
Let's talk
later.
about it now.
It's now very later. It is 20 to 10.
It's like 3 episodes later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 20 to 10 later.
I got 10 later.
Shut up.
14 to 10.
Shut up.
So go, Moffat card. What is it?
Right, well, many moons ago.
It's a lot of moons.
Yes, those are a lot of moons. Count your lucky stars, Liam. Count your lucky stars.
Stars and moons.
Yeah. There was a television program, an anime, phenomenon, that got a English dub called Card Captors.
Yeah.
This was a show about a little girl called Sakura Avalon, who discovers a magic book in her father's underground library. Don't ask, it's just there.
As you do.
As she opens the book, she finds a deck of 25 cards, all with sort of like different things written on them. You've got like windy, shadow, time, mirror, stand, all sorts of stuff like that.
Those are things that you used to bring into college, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I'm getting to that.
Oh, sorry.
Because we're many moons in the past.
Oh, sorry.
So.
We're not up to the.
Shush! I'm telling a story. It's
We're
summer
in
time.
the year of 2011, by the way.
Yep, whatever. So she's seeing these cards, and completely accidentally, she releases all of these cards into the world, and all of these cards are sort of mischievous. And it's her job, along with the help of a little like teddy bear lion
leprechaun
thing.
A creation.
Yeah, to collect the cards and restore harmony to magic.
These
nice.
cards are called Claw cards.
Yes, and about when would it have been? 2011.
Yeah, 2011.
2011. Me and Jake and Daniel, a little bit later, sort of just started like reminiscing about this show that we really liked as kids, and I said, you know what, I kind of want to see if you could actually buy these cards. So that night I went back home, went on eBay, found out that that you could actually buy these cards and the book. But the thing is, it's like 100 and something odd quid, and at the time didn't have any money.
Also,
I have the money now to buy it, but I'm probably not going to do it.
no. And that's
Spend it on the
not including the post and packing.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm going to say which they are now.
Me too.
Yeah, you do that. So I decide I'm going to get a little bit crafty and make my own deck of cards using craft and paper and card and stuff. And when I was searching for all the different images of the cards, I actually come across a blank card, so that you could basically make your own card.
Yeah. Okay.
And of course, Series 6 was on at the time, and we hate Series 6. So for a laugh, we said, let's trap Stephen Moffat on a cloud card. So I got a picture of Stephen Moffat, photoshopped him into the card, and that's how the Moffat card was created. It was after that that we started coming up with all of these ridiculous rules for what the Moffat card did.
What were they?
You've actually defined what they were.
No. Well, his power is to mindfuck continuity and destroy an entire series by one single touch. It's the most powerful card in existence. Only with the combined power of the 25 other cards can you defeat the Moffat card. And even then, Stephen Moffat still wins because he can just say, no, that's not going to happen because I'm writing the show.
Because he comes up with some bullshit story about how it's possible for him to win.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that is essentially the Moffat card. And now, whenever something bad happens in Doctor Who, we just say we should probably just play the Moffat card. Yep.
Adventures 2 has begun.
Yes.
Yeah, and also that Scarlett Johansson is also being slightly green screened in that because of her bump.
Jake, you said she's going to be in the 50 Shades of Grey movie.
Yeah, apparently.
I wonder which part that is.
Well, if you didn't know, she's going to be playing the male part.
No,
Well,
that's
from what
Graham
I've-
Norton.
That'd be hilarious.
That's my Graham Norton laugh.
It sounds like a girl.
He does sound like a girl when you... That's
Yeah,
your
I'm
laugh,
saying-
actually, Daniel.
Yes, it is actually. That is actually a brilliant Daniel impression. He's got you down to a T, Daniel.
Mr. T or Mr. E.T.?
I'm Mr. T, and I'm a night elf mohawk. No,
Speaking-
that's not actually a class, Mr. T.
Mr. T's his own class.
Speaking of night elf mohawks,
Uh-huh.
has anybody else been thinking about their D&D character at all?
No.
Well, mine's been made for, like, the last year or two.
That was
I'm
like-
just using the same guy.
Mr. Laddie there.
Unless you mean, like, D&D specific things, in which case I have not.
Like for our D&D adventure that's coming up in the following months.
Do you mean, like, just the backstory and stuff?
So Liam, let's try and recap what your character is. He's a dwarf
Yeah. Okay.
called Balakir.
Balakir, yeah. Well,
Balakir.
it's like one of those names where it's either Balakir or Balakir. Doesn't really matter.
I would have said Balakir.
Balakir.
And when we come into actually doing it, we'll just be calling him Bal.
Yeah.
That's what everyone else calls us. So.
No, to be fair, we'll probably just be calling him Liam.
Ballerina.
I'm going to be calling him. I'm going to be calling him Bal.
No, we have to call each other by our character names, man.
Yeah,
Actually, yeah, we do need to get in character for it.
Yeah.
yeah.
We need to dress up and everything.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm hoping there's a dragon involved so that I can shout, "I'm gonna punch that dragon in the face."
And I'm going to see. So it came down to this: a dungeon and a dragon.
And I'm just gonna go. That was no earthquake. That was a dragon.
Jake,
Just
do you
leave
have a
the
line?
dragons to me.
Okay, there's his line.
Just everybody, calm down. I got this.
To be
No,
fair,
I've got this.
I have proven that I can take down a dragon without even being there. That's how fucking badass I am at D&D.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So, do any of you two, besides Liam, have a name for your character or a race?
Have a surname?
Well, Michael's a bard. We know that much.
Oh, there once was a man named Ragnar the Red who ride from right front to old Rorikstead.
But that's a class, not a race. So
Yeah. No, I was while we were waiting for Liam. I joked around saying that like you three should have like proper like D&D type of like classes and that, and then I just turn up like at the very end and just be like, oh, by the way, guys, I'm a Super Saiyan, and then just be like, brah, blowing stuff up with Kamehameha waves and that.
Kamehameha. Bad guy.
See, I think I'm gonna have to add more comedy to my character because my character's generally quite a grumpy old git.
Well, I thought we were all going to go for comical backstories, but then when Daniel told us his is like his father's being flamed, is being blackmailed.
For murder and stuff, and then
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
just like really depressing.
I'm out for revenge. I'm out for blood.
Yeah, you're out for bloody revenge. Bloody revenge. You're
I
well-
am
I suppose in a way then, Daniel's character and my character are kind of like the same in a way. We can be brothers, Daniel,
blood brothers.
because I've got daddy issues as well.
Aw. Are all of our characters?
Sorry, not me, Balika. We've got to get in character, guys.
No.
Are all of our characters just gonna have daddy issues?
Oh, that doesn't sound right when you say daddy issues.
Mine's rather more of an ancestor issues.
Great grandfather issues.
I didn't get along with him. He's too dead for my life.
Yeah, he's too dead.
I guess I already have like a name for my character as
I'm a
well.
little racist towards skeletons.
That's just it. That's just it. His grandfather's an enchanted skeleton.
Yeah, Liam might like the name of my character.
Go on then.
Yoren Blackthorn.
Ah yes, Yoren. He's one of my favourite characters in Game of Thrones.
That's where I got the name from.
Yeah.
Originality.
But nobody's gonna explain where Blackthorn come from.
Where does
It's a Pokemon village.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, it is, but that's not where it came from. Even
Just
though that
no.
is
Yes.
City of Dragons, but no and yes. No, yes, it is a fictional city. No, that's not where it came from.
So where did it come from?
You know the guy who plays Officer Lance in Arrow.
Officer Pants.
Yes. Yes, I do. What's his name?
Officer Pants.
Yeah, Officer Pants from
That's a weird
Arrow.
superhero name.
My name is Officer Pants.
Have no
Put
fear.
your hands in the air as well as your legs.
Um,
The long arm of the law can remove your trousers.
that's what she said.
Anyway, this is getting too far. Daniel, you were saying about Paul Blackthorn?
Like one of my favorite characters in Arrow is Officer Lance, not Pants. Lance.
Oh right. Well, that's not as funny.
And yeah,
What's the thing? See, we made the connection. Pants, Lance,
It rhymes. Dr. Seuss.
and there's a lance in the pants.
I'm waiting.
Do a groovy disco track.
and his real name is Paul Blackthorn, and that's where Blackthorn comes from.
All right.
And also even more because my family moves to a forest area after being blackmailed and that, and I learned how to train in the forest and took the Blackthorn name.
Nice.
And that's also my sigil is 3 like thorns on a vine.
Guys. Comic-Con at the weekend.
Oh my god, shit, I forgot. Yeah, the Comic-Con. Right. Let's talk about Comic-Con. It's in 3 days. 4 for Michael.
Well, yeah, but still, you know. I'll be there.
72 hours from now.
Newcastle.
I managed to get the money, guys. I've got the green.
You've got the green.
I'm in the clear.
Get the money.
I'm
Money.
I have the money also.
Jake, you know when you sent me that copy and pasted like email thing of John Rhys Davies cancelling Saturday? My heart stopped for a second when because it was before I read Saturday, my heart just stopped, and then I read Saturday and it started beating again.
So what? Did he cancel on Sunday?
No, he's coming on Sunday. He
He's
cancelled
come on
Saturday.
Sunday, but he's cancelled Saturday.
Oh, right.
Liam,
Yes.
I bet you're glad you got the Sunday ticket now.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, that would have been bad, wouldn't it?
Oh man, your face would have been amazing. You would have just been so heartbroken. You would have been like, it's like Warwick Davis all over again. I will never trust another dwarf.
I don't get to meet a dwarf.
What are you saying, Jack?
I'd have got a picture of the guy and posted it on Facebook and sent it to you every day.
I would have just like defriended you from life.
Defriended you from life.
Yeah, forget Facebook. I'll go further than Facebook, bitch.
Twitter.
Even Twitter,
Go over to Twitter.
Instagram, YouTube,
I
life.
don't Instagram.
Well, if you had Instagram, I'd just defriend you.
Thank you.
Okay, so shall we begin to end?
The end of the beginning. is
Unless
beginning of
somebody
the
has something really interesting to talk about.
Do we have a...
For an hour and a half.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you know.
I've just got one quick question. Do we
Okay.
have a DM?
Yeah, do we have a DM yet?
Do we have a DM yet?
Michael says that he will.
But
4 weeks.
I don't know. I got that far from.
Well,
Right.
If we have to pause the podcast for a while.
Well, no, we could just kind of we could do something in place of D&D for the first 10th episode.
Yeah.
We'll have a
Like a card game or something.
Fellow characters.
or are
Wait.
you, Michael? Are you back home for Easter?
When's Easter?
That's April.
Yeah, like April.
I have no idea.
It's like 2 weeks in April, something like that.
I have no idea.
You need to find out.
I have no idea.
Oh god, he's broken again. Someone restart him.
No idea. Ooh.
That's the zebra's got him.
Ooh, please state the nature of the Michael emergency.
Are you back at Easter?
I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea.
Delete message. I'll never get to the bottom of that mystery then.
Right, well, thank you all for listening to this episode of the Geek Pod.
Please state the nature of the Michael emergency.
Die, die, die,
I'm a
die,
hologram. I
die.
can't die.
Deactivate.
Unplug yourself.
I can't. I'm a hologram.
Deactivate. Fuck yeah.
Alright, okay, that's that.
Reactivation circuits have been installed.
Apologies for the malfunctioning of Michael. Give us some time while we try and get the MichaelBot 3000 working again. Over.